Okay, I, I forgot to start the other stream going. Okay, hi MPT, hi Siege, Shadow, hello. Um, how have you been? It's been like 2 full weeks, right? Um, okay. So, I what did I do? I finished my page, and then I had Ontario Comic Con Revolution, which was actually really good. But I haven't finished any other pages, so I am without ice cream and I'm cranky. I've got nothing to be upset about, yet I am. So, um, how was your guys' week? What did you guys do? Um, I'm gonna do painting. Let's see what I got here. This is what I did, why I couldn't stream last week. I was cutting out a bunch of these for the vending machine. Look at that. Volume 2. So I packed the vending machine for Ontario Comic Con Revolution full of these things, so that way whoever didn't get one or was hoping to get one, they had a better chance of getting this. So yeah, my cutting machine, it's super compliant when I'm doing normal things. This is basic 100-pound, I think, cover stock, and it has like a drop-down menu to select that, and it's just easy. It's when I'm asking it to do weird stuff like cut puzzle pieces that I want to pull my hair out. This is easy though. No ice cream is a good enough reason to be upset, especially as it continues to warm up. Yeah. Yep. And what is it? May is like zooming by. It's May 19th here. It's May 19th. Like, where is it not May 19th? In Australia? In Japan? MPT, it's morning for you of, is it the 20th over there? I'm not sure. Time needs to calm down. It does. It so does. Okay, so let's see. Here's the volume 2. Oh, MPT. We just got our tables for Tokyo Comic Con. I'm not sure if you're gonna be there because it's a trip and a half, but I'm looking forward to it. Indeed, the 20th today. Okay. Yeah, so it's going by faster for you. Okay, so then this time it's we're inside Grump's living room looking out his busted up blinds there. Periwinkle is like, "What are you doing in there? It's time to go." There she is. She's wearing cut-off cargo pants. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You should be so lucky to have a pair of your own. You might not be living in Japan by then. Oh, wow. That's a change. Yeah, I have to talk to you about that. I don't want you to have to like give up details or the stranger danger, but yeah. There it is. You know what else was really like the best part about Ontario Comic Con Revolution? Hi Chris, how are you? The best part was I sold original Grump art, not interior pages. I don't really sell those, but yeah, a couple people bought some paintings, which was really cool. Somebody cosplaying as Gladys came by and she totally critiqued my painting. She was like, "Well, I mean, the hair is nice, but it's the teeth, you know, the teeth are too, did she say too big or something?" And then she smiles and her teeth are all like, "Rar, rar, rar." But she was hilarious to talk to. Yeah. There it is. So that was fun. I was glad to get that done in time. At the crack of May for the 2026. The JET program is only 5 years. Okay, and job hunting has been rough. So if we can't find anything that supports a visa, it's back to the US. All right. I'm so glad the con went well though. Yeah, me too. Yeah, wherever you're moving to, there's going to be a convention. I might even go to it. So we'll see each other. Oh, you know what? I've been meaning to grab this thing because it's cool looking. And I actually need it to draw some pages. Like, I have this perfect reference for Grump in any weird angle I need to draw him. So this is an unpainted one. I've got a couple unpainteds and a couple painted. One of the painted ones is the one I travel with because I touched it up. The other painted one that's in the closet, it's not, it needs some fixing. It's fine, but I guess I'm picky or something, so I need to go over it again. Chris says, MPT, good luck with the job hunting. Yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, this has just been stored forever. This is how they did his hair. Painted it black. What is that, like a little copper wiring? Don't tell people, they'll come and steal it. You just keep that to yourself. It's our secret. Don't steal Grump's hair. So he's got like an interesting profile. So this will help out with that. It looks like he's got a little mole or something. Yeah, it's this little ridge that kind of goes, it kind of serves as his nose. And then he's got this thing. His legs are so itty bitty. These little things. I think they're wire fortified. Okay. I designed it that way. Don't blame the sculptor. So I even found these things. So this was their solution to how to sculpt his little, how does this go? Oh, I remember. It goes like this. There we go. It's like this. Built. I guess I just need to glue it. His little cardboard sword. I even made one out of actual cardboard. It's 2 pieces, just the, what do you call this? The hilt or something? The handle and the blade is 1 piece. And then, wait, is this the hilt? I think this is the hilt. This is the handle? I don't know. And this is 1 piece. And you just bend it and you slice 2 things and stick the longer piece straight up the middle. Handle is the hilt. And what is the knuckle protector? Is it all the same? Yeah, so I mean, I guess I don't actually need to glue this in for reference for his head, but I'm glad I have him. It could be fun to have a new colorway for conventions. There he is. Hello. What is all that? Like mold release or something? Or just glossy, I don't know what. part of the hilt. That version is generally called the guard. Hand guard. Oh, there you go. Mold, yeah, waxy stuff, mold release. Let's see. Did it come off? Here, what? I don't want to put mold release on the stuff I'm about to wipe my brushes on. So let me pull a piece off. Let's see how easy this wipes off. It looks like some already did. Let me clean your little face. There you go. You got stuff on you. Here, let's see. Mold release from like, how long has this been in storage? A long, long time. Also Grump looking so good. He looks sweet, doesn't he? He doesn't know. It's kind of wiping off. I guess I could get some diluted dish soap and give it a real gentle wipe. It looks like it is coming off a bit. It's not so drooly looking anymore. Now it's just like general glossiness. Hi, Ava. How are you? This is my character. I had him sculpted a long time ago, and I'm drawing his book, and it'd be kind of nice to have a reference for some tricky angles for this weird little face he has. And I'm just noticing he's just got some smudge on him. It looks like you've got some mini painting in your future now, says Siege. Yeah. What's the best kind of paint for this style of thing? Just any old acrylic that really oops, that's not where that goes. Some acrylic is almost like inky, like viscous inky in texture, and it dries really smooth. I painted a dunny, like one of those kid robot ones, using that and liked it a lot. The thicker stuff, it just looks brush strokey, but I guess you could put any kind of medium in acrylic if then that's the right stuff to... Here, so this is how he's gonna live on my shelf. If that, you know, if acrylic is the right stuff to use for painting statues. There he goes. Look at that. Aww. Eloy says yes. You're very talented. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I do have some kind of painting. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paint some Converse. They're on the way. It's not gonna be like Grump painting on them. I'm gonna put black polka dots on them because I'm going to like the Angine de Poitrine concert. Look what I got for my birthday. Hold on. Oh, I'm just gonna knock it all down. Since they don't give real tickets, Joelle made me one. So when I was putting it on my pegboard, it slipped out of my hands and it like ended up somehow behind this screen. It like fell into one of these little things and just disappeared. I had to like fish it out. But yeah, I'm gonna paint some Converse. I'm gonna paint them. Ugh. So I have like Angela's paint coming and some So Soft additive. Love your glasses. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna put these laces on them. I don't care. And you know what? I'm not only gonna wear them to the concert. I'm just gonna wear them. Joelle's gonna have to take me like all the places with these shoes on. So life is too good to be upset about not eating ice cream. Ava, I'm supposed to be working on pages for my graphic novel. Here's the last one I did. And if I can only eat ice cream if I finish a page. and I haven't finished a page, so I'm super cranky. Okay, so then what I have to do, what I get to do is some little paintings today because I need, for San Diego Comic-Con, which is our next convention, it's a 5-day show including preview night. Preview night's really short though, so maybe I only need one original, but I need to do, I like to put 2 per day in the machine. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pieces because I'm so good at math. So I'm just gonna do some little paintings. Oh, you know, this was the best part of Ontario Comic-Con Revolution. These 2 guys came to my table and they really liked the Grump paintings, and they were like, they said they couldn't decide on which one to buy. I'm like, no, really? I was so excited about it. So they bought it. They bought a couple of originals. They bought the book, and then you get a free token for the vending machine. This guy here, when you buy a graphic novel, guess what they got out of the vending machine? Guess what they got? They got original art. I was so happy for them because they were already like, oh, I love this. That was the best part. I love it when it works out like that. Okay, so these are kind of ready to ink. I got this. I was considering trying a little bit of this one too. I sub to you because you are the best streamer. Thank you so much, Ava. Let's see. Has anyone been obsessed with Project Hail Mary here? MPT, how is it? I hear everybody likes it. It's wholesome. But nobody, I don't think I know anybody who's seen it. And sometimes, like, you said you've been obsessed with it, so it is good. One time, social media was going on and on about how great a movie was. I'm like, I don't think it's that great. And then after, you know, time told the tale of it not actually being that good. So I was waiting for friends to see the movie to know for sure. Project Siege says Project Hail Mary is awesome. Well, worth a watch. Okay. Okay. It's so good, MPT says. Worth the watch, she agrees. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested. I kind of like that genre, so why wouldn't I like it, right? Yeah, it's the last thing we saw a screening for, did I tell you about the screening for Beef? I think I did, right? It was episode 1 and 2, and we hadn't seen any of it yet. And the Q&A afterwards, they totally spoiled like 2 major plot points. I have to go now, but see you soon. Best streamer, I will come back next stream. Thank you, Ava, very much. It's usually every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Sometimes I throw in a Wednesday too. Thank you very much. Okay. So, I kind of like the line this thing gives out. I wanted to do it for Periwinkle's hair, but it's like empty. One of the best sci-fi movies I've seen in years. No major complaints. Okay. All right. I'm gonna watch it then. Bye, Ava. Let's see. I'm deciding. Hold on. Do I need to splash guard this? The whole point of these converters are that you're supposed to be able to, like, screw them in and dip them. I don't think I have the depth to get a good dip in here, though. So what I've been doing is I'll take one of these to just fill it up the slow way. grabbing for it and it's empty, so I'm just gonna fill it up. So far, so good. Like as far as clogging a fountain pen with improper ink, this is pigment-based ink, I believe. And generally, it's frowned upon to put this kind of stuff in a fountain pen. This is pretty budget though, so someone said, just do it. What's the worst that could happen? So I did. I like it. This one I baby more though. This fountain pen gets nice ink. But this ink doesn't get along with watercolors. So I just make random doodles with it. You know what the worst part about Ontario Comic-Con Revolution was? We had a hotel. It was just one night, right? I printed the wrong itinerary and I took us to last year's hotel. Well, it should be there. The name should be there. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm such a doofus. Oh no. Oh yes. Yes, I did. I certainly did. Here, let's do this. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't think I've ever done that. I just need to have stuff done and printed out so far in advance. Because if it's any time near, if I'm trying to figure something out while I'm feeling the anxiety of something coming up, I just miss the details. And some details are more important than others. If I forget tape for a convention, that's no fun, but you can manage that. If I'm putting down the wrong hotel, or what if I got the wrong flight info? I didn't fly anywhere, but that's an example of how it could go wrong. Okay, how did I just fully opacify this entire thing? I just barely touched it. Okay. I'm trying to like push gently, but it's not going. 1 year Val booked our hotel for con and accidentally made our check-out day the last day of the con instead of the day after. Oh man. So we were at con getting calls from, oh no. So you didn't know it. And okay, because if you figure it out midway through, at least you can, all right, so then we'll figure it out. We could put our, we can check our bags with the front desk and figure something out for one night. But if you don't know, how did it go? What happens? Obviously they charge you, hopefully they charge you another night and not just clear your stuff out and give your room to somebody else. Do they even do that? Are they allowed to take your stuff? Come on, squeeze, just go. Okay. I can't see, it's making noise. That's gotta be good enough. That's gotta be good enough. Here, you know what I could do? I could do like the old school dip test for your oil in the car. Oh, you can kind of see it in there. Or you dry the poker and you dip it to see how much oil you need. Somehow that was a way bigger part of my life than it's been recently. I feel like I used to do that all the time. Okay, let's see. I don't think so, but probably depends on how long you stay in there. Yeah, we called back and they're like, hey, are you checking out? He just told them, I'm so sorry, we need one more night. Okay, well, that's good. Because sometimes they're like, we're booked full and your room's going to somebody else. Is what my fear would be. Yeah, I always have to like triple check that because they're like, how many nights are you staying? Or sometimes they're like, when are you checking out? And between the two, there's room for confusion. Okay, so my dipstick is clean. We're gonna see how, okay. Do I bottom it out? Let's see. Oh, it's pretty full. That's good enough. All right. Because if you tippy top it full, this thing is going to gush ink out. We don't want that. So it's just friction fit. Okay. Everybody happy? All right. We good? Where's the scratch piece? Okay. Let's see. Is it good? Is it good or kind of semi-clogged? We'll see. Okay, let's put the ink away before I make a huge mess. I guess there's like an inner cup in there, and that's supposed to make it so you can maybe dip your pen and not have to like bottom it all the way out and then get ink on the sides of your pen. So it has like a little tiny reservoir in there. I didn't know what that was when I first opened this because this is my second bottle. The first one didn't have, I promise you it didn't have one of those in it. So the first thing I did was try to take this nasty inky thing out and making a huge mess. I'm sure it was Chris. It's like, no, it belongs there. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna set this side over here. This is my little inky. I should have put this on sideways, but it's a drop. This is the orientation it wants to be in, but it's like puckered. Did I just... Okay. I always double check the booking when husband makes it now. See, you make one mistake. No one trusts you ever again. Ah, I'm on the wrong side of that story. Okay, let's see. It's like fude tip or something, which means, does that mean brush? When you hold it in one way, it makes a thick line. And if you hold it upside down, you could do thin. It's kind of dry feeling. It might need like a soaking or something because it should flow pretty nice. I kind of like it sloppy. but it's a little cloggy dry. It might need help. Ugh. This one's no good for water. But because I'm using the approved ink for it, it's just always like ready to go. What are these little, is this what you're supposed to do for ink testing? Like thin, thick, thin, thick. Not ink testing, but I guess nib, whatever, flow. I guess it's all the same. Let's see. You do whatever you feel like for nib testing. Oh, look at that. It's like way better. Hold on. It just needs me to leave it alone for a second. I need time. Why did I make it sad? No, I'm sad. Hold on. There, that's better. Okay, so this one's ready to go. I'm thinking, okay, since I want to use this on Periwinkle's hair, let's start with Periwinkle here. Oh, we're zoomed in. Okay. Chris says, I do some swirls, some text, some lines, etc. But yes, Fude nibs and flex nibs need practice. Yeah, all kinds of practice. Not even for making a line, just hair cleaning and filling. Here, let's see. Just for nostalgia. Let's give this guy a smell. This is Charlie. Stink ink. This came free with a bottle of Noodlers or something. This smells like bacteria. It still smells. Not as bad. Now it smells like old library book. Like gluey, like the stinky glue. It's not great though. That's alright. Okay, so I got this one. This is a deleter nib, I believe. I can't see. What do I have? I have... This is what I have ready to go anyways. This one was okay. I'm not used to the constant dipping that this one needs. It's so pretty though. This one actually, okay, at Ontario Comic-Con Revolution, we had 2 panels that I was on, and one of them was pencilers, inkers, colorists, and so I was there as the colorist professional. But the inkers were talking about way back in the day about the Hunt 102 nib. Like someone told them, like, this is the one you should use. So it's like an old inking standard. So this, even though it's deleter, it's, I can't tell the difference between the two, except for the deleter fits much better into this particular nib holder. But yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. This one is for Higgins ink, I believe. I guess you could put anything in this, but Higgins works better for water fastness, watercolor stuff. But it's too viscous for the nib, I mean the fountain pens, which is why I've been trying to find something for a fountain pen. Sticking to the platinum, made bubbles. Where's my, I got a bubble popper here. Hold on. like the pros. Oh, you know what? It's settling. What are you supposed to do about that? There's definitely sludge on the bottom of this jar. What are you supposed to do? Shake it more? Leave it? Just keep filling it? I think there was a inker who just had an open jar for like an inkwell and would just let it get solidified, and people would ask, how do you get your black so black? He's like, I don't know. It's because he was painting or inking with ink sludge. Shake or stir, says Chris. Do I have... What happened to... I used to have like sporks and things around. See, I clean up and nothing's around anymore. Okay, so let's see. Do you... Oh, it's easy to tell. I was like, do you remember which one was which? So, let's see. And let's... Where is... Don't I have a little water brush here?
Game over.
Oh, did I take it with me to a convention? Okay. Let's see. I'll just use a regular brush. This guy. All right. So then first I want to see if this is still true. Whether or not this stuff drags a little bit. There we are. We making drinks. Shaker stir. Here you go. Look at that. That'll do you. That'll do you okay. It's got some of the particle, the pigment, the particulates. They need a stirring. They're just settling on the bottom, and I'm so timid to like shake the ink because I usually spill ink everywhere. Forbidden juice. Kirill, hi. How are you? Yeah, the pigment can't settle and carbon black is heavily pigmented. So which is more pigmented? What is this called again? Like Higgins Black India ink or platinum carbon. So this is what I'm putting in the Fude, my Amazon special, this guy. I think it's Sailor. You see that? Sailor. $12. So this one has carbon in it, and this is what I'm doing most of the nib stuff with is Higgins India ink. Oops, did I just hit my mic? Professional. India inks vary, but all are all pigment and can also settle pretty quickly. Okay. So, the Zoomer cars. Okay, so now I'm going to drag it over the Higgins. That's the carbon, what is it? Platinum carbon. That's not very comforting to see how much pulled up. And this is the, oh, this is actually Sailor. Wait. Yeah, this is Sailor. This is what's in my fancy pen. The lady said it's good, but it's not good for water stuff. Yeah. And these little hatch marks, that's the Higgins. Did you try it? That's what all the comic book people use. Not all of them. Plenty of them. Yeah, that's why. So we'll start with this guy. Start with a win. You know what I could do? I could do like 95% of the inking with this guy. Are you wet? Now I got a hazard here. And then once I do a lot of the watercolor stuff, then I could go in and do some like little squiggle lines over all of that after it dries with this one. So I could have the best of both worlds. I'm not great at painting something first, knowing that I'm going to ink it later, and then ink it later. It just, it's like I have to see the lines first before I color them. Maybe that's just being a comic book colorist for years, where that's been my method. Okay, miss. Yes, neither of us have had ice cream. We're both super cranky about it. That's fine. I still need you, but you're all like wet. Hold on. Look at this. It's not that out of control yet. Let's see. Just need a tiny bit more room. One more desk. One more monitor. I already have like 2 desks and 3 monitors. Okay. There we go. Can we do it? Do we fix it? You ready? So what first? A little bit side face. Okay, we'll do some eyeballs. I wish I could intentionally like go sideways with the nib and create like a little splatter, because I like it as an effect, but I don't have that much control to do it on purpose. And it's not the kind of thing you want to happen on accident. Like right over the eye or something. Aloy says, I'm so talented. Thank you very much. I needed that. Dance. How do you do? I do well. How about you? What'd you do this week? I mean, I know it's only Tuesday, but I haven't seen you in a while. So that's, when I get those Converse in the mail, you better believe you're gonna watch me try to struggle painting with them. I was told from the internet that Angelus had good paints if you use their additives. I mean, it's hard to tell what's like a sales thing and what's actually good advice, but if you're using this paint on stuff that has a lot of bend, like a shoe might, then they recommend using their So Soft or whatever, I don't know, additive. And being that I'm using so little of the paint, I figured, all right, why not? This isn't exactly breaking the bank. And then they want me to heat set it, and I have a heat gun. Perfect. That's right there too. I knew it would come in handy. You know what kind of ice cream they had at Salt and Straw? They have like a floral thing going on right now, being that springtime, I guess. Something with saffron in it. And it was so saffron-y. Like tickle your throat kind of saffron, but I mean, good. You say it's got saffron in it, I believe you. I forgot what the other one was. Something like honeycomb. I don't remember. Was it jasmine? Not jasmine. What's some flowery thing. I don't remember what it was. Lavender. Probably lavender. They did something worrisome though, because I get points because I can't help myself. It used to be like $1 equals 1 point. They just called them points. Now they're calling them spoons, and they're multiplying it by 100. And they don't connect it to your credit card now. You have to swipe or scan your QR code on the app. So this is all a way to like kind of hide changing how many points it takes to redeem for something, because it's really easy to realize $1 equals 1 point, and so I think it's like $75 gets you a free scoop, which seems like fair, right? That's a lot of ice cream dollars and just one scoop. But now that they're changing it, I'm thinking it's gonna creep. You're not gonna be able to tell because they're spoons, not points. And they don't have a direct correlation to how much money you're spending. See, woe is me. Ah, the humanity. These are the things I'm dealing with. Ugh. We were also talking about having shaky hands at the convention. Because somebody mentioned it as like I can't do this because, or I suck because, and it was one of the shaky hand things. I'm like, just pretend it's like call it European style, where it's just like, it's not supposed to be perfect. It's like a little bit, kind of cool and, I don't know, artsy fartsy. I was just making up what to call it, but not like a North American perfect line Disney style animation style stuff. Or go digital and turn on smoothing. That's another thing too. I can't get my lines to look very good using digital tools, but I don't download brushes or anything. But yeah, Mobius did great things with rough lines. Yeah, and it looks great, right? It doesn't look like, oh, this poor guy is doing what he can. It looks really, really good. Lots of artists just draw rough pencils and let someone else clean it up. We were talking about that at one of the panels. It was Danny Meeke and Norm Rapmund were representing the inkers. Ben Temple-Smith was the penciler, and I was the colorist. And they all had like really insightful stuff to say. We had a good moderator too. I think he wrote for an online comic blog. It might have even been Comic Book Resources, but I don't remember. I'm so sorry, my memory is bad. But the other panel was drawing or creating memorable. I can't remember what it was. Something like creating memorable characters the whole family will enjoy. We didn't have a moderator. What the heck was that? They just kind of, okay, goodbye. And they left us sitting there at the table. Luckily, I think we've all done a panel like that before, even together. And this was like a different group of people. So it was fine. But I don't know, it's just kind of funny. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, so some of this is going to be with this pen. So I'll leave some room for that. Angry. We talked about something that I hadn't thought of in a while, because they were asking me what the biggest changes were as a comic book coloring, and I came on after people were using markers as color guides, and everybody was fully digital coloring wise. There's some painters. Richard Isinoff did a little bit of painting, and then sometimes we would use paintings to slide in with the digital stuff. But I hadn't remembered. I hadn't thought about it since there wasn't all that much power in computers. There's still plenty, but this was like early 2000s. They'd scan the line art that a penciler, like the penciler would pencil a page, the inker would ink it, and then they would kind of erase the pencil so it would just look like really nice, plain inked artwork. They'd scan it at high resolution, send it into the comic book place for someone like me to send it off to colors, because I used to be in production. But then when I was a colorist, I would take that high resolution line art, reduce it to like 150 DPI, and that's what I would color with. And you just let that rest on top of all the layers, and then you color it low res. Then when you're done, hi Robot Man, I'm back. I hope you're doing well. So then when I'm done with the colors, flatten it so it's not so big of a file. If I had like multiple layers that I was working with. And then I would res it up to like, I guess 300 DPI. And then I would delete the low res line art, res my stuff up to 300, slap the full size line art on and flatten it again so that the line art was super crispy. And then what would happen was the colors underneath would get a little fuzzier, but it kind of worked. It's like when you worked, you would know that, and you would do harsher lines than that you would want to see, because you knew they would soften up when you did the whole resing up thing. I hadn't thought about that in ages, but now it's not even an issue. You can put like 80 layers on something and it's all fine. Okay, so let's see. Let's make some of these lines more important than the others. How have you been, Robot Man? Those might have been the days of no Photoshop history. I think we would just have multiple saves of a page in various states of doneness. Back before the dawn of time, when I rode my dinosaur into work through the LA tar pits. Yeah. Huh? I was a little bit west of the tar pits, but yeah. Close enough. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways that your artwork would get like mushed and dulled on its way to getting printed into a book. Like what I would do with the color file, what the printer does, like actual printing it on the newsprint. So when I look at some of my older stuff, it's like that looks so like soft and airbrushy. Kiddo, have a good night, okay? Thanks for stopping by and to say hello. Okay, so let's see. Is it time for that crazy pen yet? Let's see. Here, let's. Still dipping it into the Higgins. I have one brush here that I put tape on, so this is the dedicated inking brush. Oh, so dry. So if you lay it on super thick like this, how much of it will pull up with watercolor? I feel like still, if I let it dry, I think it'll be fine. So some of this needs a crazy pen, so let's, hold on. One more bit of, oops, I just dropped ink. Can you believe it? Okay, let's see. It's like, is that eraser dust or ink mess up? Feel kind of dry. Don't worry about it. I've had a day. Yeah, I think I need to like soak this. Not on my finger. And tuck some behind her ear. Needs to be like 30% more unhinged. Okay. There she is. I know, Periwinkle. I know, I hear you. Let's see. Okay, got it. There's Sky. Not a recommendation. What I should do, figure out like where, like before I crank up the temperature to set that paint into my shoes, I can figure out where I usually keep it for drying watercolor, a completely different temperature. But I don't see, there it is, okay. There we go. That little arrow, I should put a like a line right here. Like, what do I have? How about, I have a purple Posca. I've got white, silver. Silver's a maybe. I want purple. I guess it's hanging out with my water brush, wherever those guys. Oh, here it is. It's right here. I have to look twice for it. Silver would work. White, not purple. You want silver? I do like silver anyway. It's pretty juicy. Okay. Here it is. It's like, ah! There's a lot of give in that. In that rotation. Oh my goodness. Alright, close enough? Unless purple is very opaque, it's gonna disappear on there. It was opaque, but silver's nice too. I guess it's not proving my point to do it on the lighter color. Well, here, let's see what it looks like on the black. Stop jiggling. Oh, you're right. That's not as... It's opaque, but it's dark. Good call, Chris. Let's see. Oh, I left my flashlight on. It doesn't work. There it is. Now this thing is probably dry anyway. I don't think I need it anymore. David asked, what's this yellow machine? Looks like a blow dryer. I didn't want to like unplug and replug my blow dryer by my desk, so I went and bought a heat gun thinking I could use it also for bending tubes for a hard tube water cooled computer, which I never got around to doing. So now I just have this overkill thing for drying watercolor paint. Very delicate work. But I'm gonna paint some Converse which require some sort of heat setting for the paint. So if I'm gonna change the settings on this, which is like, you could burn yourself. This isn't a recommendation. This is like a dangerous thing for anybody who's like starting out with watercolor. So when I change it for the setting the paint for the Converse that I'm gonna do, I'm remarking it so that way I remember where it's set for the watercolor so I don't melt my fingers. But it's like so pointless now. It's been so long, it's already dry. Okay. There you go. I think it was worth it though to paint the little notch on the, like little safety notch. Safety first. Ugh. Okay. So let's see. We've got choices here. All of these granulating colors are good for Periwinkle. She likes purple and black and weird stuff. Oh, I thought you were loading paint in it. Oh, in the that would be kind of cool. It's like splatter paint out of some sort of gun thing. I got plenty of paint splatters all around. Okay. I should use as many of these as possible. So if I'm in this family, yellow is the opposite of this. Could do background yellow. Foregrounds like purple, pink, and black. Do I get this this yellow? Keeping it weird. Can I make it granulate? Let it puddle, right? Let the watercolor pool so these pigments have time to like separate. So I have patience with plenty of stuff, but for watching paint dry, it's like not one of them. I'll wait in line forever. I have to set a timer if I'm in line, not because I'm gonna be all persnickety about being in line too long, but I will just stand there forever and not realize how much time has passed. Okay, so yeah, so then here's what I could do. I could do the yellow in the background, super puddly, and while I'm letting that do its thing, I could work on her face since it's not touching the yellow. Like her face and her neck. I'll probably have to leave her arms alone. So yellow, purple, and then when the purple is still wet, I have to do a first round of eye stuff so it kind of blooms out a bit. Okay, a plan is set. I'm ready. This one first, okay. Watercolors are difficult. I know I have not mastered it at all. Yeah, me neither. This half of the stream is me trying to like figure out what the heck is going on with this stuff. That and like fountain pens, where I really wanted to be able to just do line art with fountain pens, but the feed in them doesn't like what watercolor craves, which is pigment, I guess. Found that out the hard way. I still love my pens, but I guess all roads led back to like the old school nib and dipping it in ink. Okay, so are we on the... Okay, let's fix this. I like this color a lot. It's almost to the bottom. So let's see. My juicy brush. There's so many things to learn about watercolors, like the kind of paper that you're using, what you like using, what works best with watercolor aren't necessarily the same. I like how this rough watercolor paper looks, but it's not the best for inking the way I was trying to ink. It's very like nubby textured, so that's why I ended up using the nib, because it kind of lays down a lot of ink and you can actually draw something on rough watercolor paper. But it's more suited, like a pen and ink, nib and ink thing is more suited to like what, hot press, Bristol, smooth stuff. That's not what the watercolor liked. You can still do it, it's fine. But I really like the textures that the rough watercolor paper creates. So much stuff to learn. And like, what do you spend the money on? Because there's all kinds of price ranges. Sometimes, I mean, I guess there's limits. If you get stuff from the like watercolor from the supermarket, it's going to be a lot different than like student grade stuff at the art store. But how much different is the student grade stuff versus professional grade stuff? There is a difference, but worth the premium? I'm not sure. I don't know. Brushes, they're all over the place. The ones I like are, well, I'm definitely not using the less expensive ones very often. I keep gravitating towards Raphael, and then this one I like too. It's a synthetic brush, but they've probably got all kinds of synthetic brushes. This one's Namura Raffine or something, Raffine. I have no idea. Synthetic sable. Oh, there it is. Web of Chaos. How are you? I really like your magnet. What? I got a party even? Nice. Look at that. Ah, it's my favorite thing. How have you been, Web of Chaos? What are you doing? Okay, am I going all the way to the edges? I don't think so. I think I'll try to like leave a border around it. Student grade paint is largely opaque, lots of zinc white, very granulated, not very high pigment load, and less likely to be light fast. I imagine like the not very high pigment load would be frustrating now, but I wouldn't have known any better if I started with that. Okay. What did I say? I said, like really pile it in here. Let's see. Like I feel this special effects kind of granulating watercolor would love cold press or smooth kind of papers, something less absorbent, because it's granulating and it makes that purple color just fine right here, but then it absorbs quickly before things have time to separate in this like thirsty watercolor paper. So I don't know what to do because I prefer this rough watercolor paper, but I want both. I want it all. I'm good, been doing the life thing. Well, I hope that's a good thing. You said good. Doing the life thing sounds like there's like some stuff, but I'm glad you're here. The person, I've been told, the person who does the bucket head, because Web of Chaos likes bucket head, the person who does the bucket head mask hat thing, does the Angine de Poitrine hat face thing, I don't know if it's true. I think it might be. We got tickets, Web of Chaos, to see Anjing. And I'm really happy about it. And I bet you that Buckethead hat person will be there. Not Buckethead himself, but the person who does their stuff. Okay, so then now what? I want to keep fussing. I want to put like a giant puddle somewhere to see if it does a thing. All right, and this is gonna turn into like khaki all over the place. Bunch of water. Let's see. Bunch of water for you. You will do the thing. All right, so then we just let it dry. What do you think? What are the odds that this is actually gonna do like this yellow lavender separation? See what it does? I'm just mixing it. Okay, face. For Mother's Day, I went to my mom's and I played Anjing for them. Nobody was impressed. I love them and I don't care. Oh yeah, look. This is what I did. I made little Anjing ornaments. My mom has a tradition of making bread dough ornaments. Usually for Christmas trees, but I figured, you know what? Why not? It was fun. Who's Aunt Jean? Asks David. You know, obviously I can't speak French. I'm doing my best pronouncing their name. I think it means either heart attack or chest pains in French. Angine de poitrine. It's a crazy duo. They do like microtonal, math rocky. Is it math rocky? I'm not sure. It's not a new concept, but they kind of dress up weird and they've got like this thing and this look, and they have a lot of fun, and their performance is really like full of just, I don't know, levity. It makes me happy. It brings me joy to see them playing, and I like the sound of what they're doing too, because I like kind of like Wingding Primus a little bit, and I like Battles a lot. That's math rocky, right? But I haven't really caught on to anything since then, so I like Anjing a lot. I'm a sucker for costume characters too. Okay, where's my purple? Some people will be like, that's been around, that's not new, you don't listen to Eastern music, you would hear those sounds. I'm like, yeah, I know. I like them, they make me happy. So meh. I don't know what to say. I like it. I like it enough that I'm painting shoes in their likeness to wear at a concert like a silly person. So would this be good for Periwinkle's face? It's pretty dark. Water it down. Then it would have like a super pigmenty waterline thing around it, which might be cool. I don't think I've ever used that for her skin. Might be dark. Should I test it? Just go for it. Who's the brush? Who wants to be the boss? This one? Do you make comics with your characters? David, funny you should ask. Yes, I do. It's available at besttitle.com. No, I'm actually... I'm drawing pages for book 2. And when I don't draw a page, I can't eat ice cream. So I'm mad right now because I want ice cream, but I haven't earned it yet. So this is like one of the more recent pages I've done. Which is kind of obscure thing to show you first. But here's the book. This is book 1. He's this 9-year-old curmudgeon boy, and he just needs to get his life kick-started. So here's, let's see. Here's Periwinkle, who I'm painting right now. She's jumping over this water fountain because this kid stole her stuff. So she's like, "Rah, I'm gonna get ya." And then she kind of actually misses, doesn't. So that's the part of their adventure in book 1. Book 2 is going to be even crazier. Yeah, and I did I just got back from Ontario Comic-Con Revolution. Then my next convention is San Diego Comic-Con, middle of July, sorry. Artist Alley, CC20, I believe. I'll post about it once, so that way the algorithm doesn't show anybody until the convention's over. I'll try to be better at that. For some reason, it's just easier to live stream than to post a single picture. This is so dark. Here, I do need to test this. I've got like note card paper. This came with some of my vending machine envelopes. Here, let's see. Wow, that's so dark. If I water it down though, that's kind of perfect. Can I be trusted? Oh, it's doing such pretty things in this cheap paper. Chris. It's immediately, it does the whole granulation thing. What in the world? That's not even the same color. So then what does the Shire do? Or Shire Yellow, this whole pink, this yellowy thing. Hold on. I just want to make myself angry. Let me check it out. Let's see. Okay, that's full blast and watered down. Different brands. The yellow is Schminke. And then the purpley blue one is who are you anyway? Is it Kuretake? I feel like it's Kuretake. Oh, there it is. That's beautiful comic artwork. I have a couple of coloring books on sale on Amazon with my writer friend. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's fun to be able to just make your artwork and then have it available. Kuretake. Okay. So it's a misrepresentation right now because the paper's so wet it looks dark. I'm gonna set this aside and just make myself angry about it later. how nice it looks on some throwaway cardstock that came with the product. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, and I do have to like be prepared for some pink after this before it dries, so that way it kind of spreads out a little bit into the purple. Then I let it dry and do like a harder line of the pink purple for her eyes. This is very, very light. That's not going to show up. I'll dip a little bit of darker color. See if I can't coax it gently into the shade I want. Or the value, I guess. Getting like a huge glare. You guys see it better than I do. Okay. Let's see. It is trying to granulate on her face. How am I 100% out of paper? Oh, there it is. Pink. Do I do the opera pink? The loudest of the pinks? She a vampire? Asked David. No, you know, the design of them came first, and I was giving them little, like, kitty cat sharp teeth. And then, the story came later, and I never really intended on making some, like, horror, zombie, vampire book. But I don't know, I like bright colors, so they all have like these different color skin tones. I like the little sharp kitty cat teeth. Are you gonna do some crazy as soon as I dip this? Moderately crazy. Use a smaller brush. Basically, when I was going to comic conventions as a colorist, people would ask me to draw something in their sketchbooks. And I was an artist in high school. I wanted to do that, and I ended up being a professional comic book colorist instead. And so I kind of wanted to draw something nice for them, and I was trying to think of a cute, funny, I don't know, character that I liked. just start doodling with no expectation. Like, what do you want to draw? What do you like? What shapes do you like? And basically, like the main character, Grump, he's got the comb over of my grandfather, and like the shape and eyes of kind of like a pufferfish, little wide set eyes. And then I started drawing them more, and eventually, like for a while, it was people would have me do commissions. And so then I'm like, well, all right, it's gonna look like Grump wearing a Batman costume. You okay with that? And they liked it. So that was encouraging. It made me want to make them have their own little story. So that's book 1 that you just saw there, and book 2 is upcoming. Yeah, that Kurotake stuff enjoys Arch's rough watercolor paper. Why is Schminke so finicky? It's like it has to be perfect. Not this kind of paper. I like this kind. Meanwhile, Kurotake is like, I'll do it. I'll do it anywhere. Watch me graduate. Look at this stuff. Okay. Hold on. I just was surprised by touching this paint, and it does something cool. Let's see. Let's see if it does it for you. It makes little teal dots when I tap on it. Okay, so then let you dry a bit. Nope, I have it on the wrong focus the whole time. So her skin is Aurora red, watered down. So it just looks kind of textury. Look at her arm, like it's way doing a thing. Meanwhile, the Shire Yellow is just khaki. Okay, she's got like amethyst color eyes. That's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. I keep asking about in the vending machine, that thing behind me there, I'll put 2 original art pieces a day to start the day, and then if the machine sells out, then the next day I'll put 2 more in. And I was asking if people wanted, like, they preferred to see like a gold envelope that was the original art, or they like the blind box aspect of it and just be surprised. And it's like 50-50. People are like, I don't want to know, and some were like, well, if I see it, I'll aim for it. Like I'll stick to that row. So I'm thinking maybe one of each, like 1 gold and 1 sneaky one. Let's try it. Yeah, I tried my best. What if I go back into it? So this will leave like a definite water line in the paint. I just want to see what color it ends up being. Yeah, let's see. Kind of a Payne's gray, blue, black for her hair.
Game begin.
Needs to be a little darker. I like the hair. Thanks, Vince. Always a little mussed up, frazzled hair. I kind of like that better.
When the drumbeat go like this.
Like she's just been outside running around playing all day. It's still wet. I do kind of like that dark spot in her eye, but hold on. To be more intentional. Okay, so everything's wet. What can I do so I don't have to blow dry it? Do t-shirt stuff? It'll pick up some of this. Let's see.
Game over.
You picking up her hair color? Just smear that in there. Maybe put some brown just so it's not so dirty looking. There. Like it's intentional. I need to put little designs over her shirt. What I got? I could use I got white paint pen. Did I leave it out here with me? I just had it. Let's see. Is it blow dry time? I don't know if that background's gonna develop into anything. It just looks like that, which is fine, I guess. Okay, blow dry. Toasty watercolors. Okay, so pink stuff for her eyes that are a little more showy than that. She's mad. Let's see. Don't judge my pan filling. It's not pink, but I kind of like it. This is like, I found like a Holbein paint in the drawer of Opera Pink. I don't think I've ever used their watercolor before. Seems fine. So now I got Daniel Smith, Winsor & Newton, Schmincke, and Holbein. And Kurotake. Wait, yeah, that's right. Was it Gansai Tambi? Granulation des couleurs. All the languages. Okay. What could we do with your little mouth? I don't have a tongue color. Can I mix? Ugh. Okay. What's up? I mixed all these colors in here and just got like a peachy brown. I don't know. I expected something different. Everything's always brown. You mix it all up. There, peachy brown and opera pink. Just so happens to be tongue color. Addie, who knew? Kind of milky. Do I have to? Oh, do you think it'll work? If I go slow, maybe. Raging out with like the sunniest of cutesy blouses. All that to dry her little tongue. Okay. So, yeah, white just kind of absorbs in there. That's okay. Throw some shadows, and then I think we're good. It's a good shadow color. Mix it all up again, and hope for not brown. Good enough. Okay, we'll start in a place that's not gonna matter. I think it could be darker. Just getting angrier by the stroke. I don't know. I think I like it. You know what? I could use some sparkle. What do I have? Who wants to do it? Okay. Okay, let's see. Probably bronze. It's a little contrasty. This is too samey. Okay, I don't want to use like nice brushes for glitter. What do I got? Who wants to do it? Should I do this one? A little tiny? Okay, let's see. It's powder, so I have to mix it. I just need a little. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay, so I said bronze. Look at this. Hold on, you need to see that one right there. It's just having it and just looking at it is sometimes enough. Magic. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like the bronze has more contrast. Okay, try that. I need like a little tiny scoop. Didn't I used to have one? Oh, you know what? I bet it's in here. Look at me. Passed me, took care of myself. Just a pinch. Let's see how that goes. do more. I got plenty, right? Stuff lasts forever. Okay. Can I put this away before I spill? I'm just gonna paint around her in this like a scribbly way, so it kind of matches what's going on in the background. Usually I don't like using FX kind of paints like pearlescent or glittery stuff because they don't really reproduce well. If you're scanning something, maybe you want to make a print or a sticker, you're not going to get like, this isn't going to look right, but this is for the vending machine, some original art. So it could stand to have a little bling. I don't think anyone's going to be mad about it. Could you imagine pulling this $5 token? This pops out. If you're a little kid, you'd be like, dang it, I wanted the key ring. Well, see, that's another reason why I wanted to put some of the original art in a gold envelope, because if you're a little kid and you see the gold envelope, you're like, yeah, I'll skip that one. Just a tiny bit, like heavy on the bottom and like lighter. So that way, even if it's not catching the light in a shiny way, it still looks okay. It just adds, it's contrasty when the light's not hitting it in a certain way, and then blingy when it is. There, look at that. It's suitably cranky. There you go. Done. And what's that? 9 more to go. But I have, what's today, May? It's like 6 weeks. That's plenty of time. And then my pages, because I'm gonna eat ice cream and have to earn it. So, not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. If I do, I have a Discord. Let's see. I don't have a way to make the Discord pop up in other places, but here it is. Let's see. Can I copy paste? Let's try. I think I tried it once and then it's like, nope, forbidden. Amazing art. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, let's see if that's my Discord for news of when I'm gonna stream and other nonsense. And then let's see. Is it here? Gotta be here. There we go. Okay, do this one. I'll do this one. This is where some of you guys end up. Okay, control paste. I'm so good. Yes. Did I do it? Okay. Yeah, okay. So, there you go. I finished something. That's always nice. Let's see. A little bit shiny. A lot of cranky. Yeah. She needs ice cream. I know. Me too. Alrighty. So let's do the thing. Where's the button? This one. There we go. All right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Chris says, prioritize productive painting periods over participatory productions. Oh my gosh. I love that. Thank you. See you next week. Chris, you're delightful. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, Discord to see what my stream schedule is, but for sure I'm sticking to Tuesdays. Sometimes I throw a Wednesday in, so yeah, we'll see. More art and more Grump stuff, and wish me luck. My goodness, need more time to make it longer. Yep, I need more hours in the day, more months in the year. Shadow, hey. Alrighty, everybody, take care. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you, if not tomorrow, next week. All right, bye-bye.